What's going on YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with another video. And in this video, I want to talk to you guys about something that's really, really important in my eyes. And that's the philosophy of ready, fire, aim. It's the philosophy of going out and doing whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality. And I'll explain to you what I mean a little bit more here in just a second. With that being said, my name's Austin Zaback. I haven't been on here in a couple days. If you saw my thumbnail or if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know that this video is actually supposed to go up a couple days ago. I was having mic issues. My mic actually, this is a camera that I'm normally filming with, so my mic actually decided to just not work on me. So I'm going to get my mic fixed and get my camera fixed. I got a GoPro, got some other cameras and stuff, so we'll make it happen, but I figured I would just go ahead and go live and then save this video as a live for you guys to watch. So for those of you guys that aren't following me on Instagram, I just bought a golf cart taxi limousine company, okay? And I know if you're watching this, you're like, Austin, what the heck? You do real estate, you're a real estate agent, you're a real estate investor, you know, what about these other businesses? Like, what's going on? Well, here's my philosophy, guys. My whole theory on life and business and entrepreneurship is that you want to make as much money as you possibly can in one industry, and then once you've mastered that industry and you've been able to scale the business, right? So say it's real estate, for instance, because real estate is what I do. What you want to do is you want to take that industry. So I took my real estate industry and I scaled it, okay? I got it to a point where I was able to really maximize my results, right? I was able to make a lot of money, okay? I was able to hire a team. I was able to scale my business. I was able to take on a lot of listings. I was able to represent a lot of buyers and sellers. I had the systems, I had the processes, and I had the people in place. And I scaled it. As a matter of fact, I scaled it so well that I'm actually coming out with, obviously, Real Estate Mastery. For those of you, people that are really loyal to following my content, and Real Estate Mastery is going to be a course designed by a millennial, for a millennial, and it's going to be the best real estate education out there. If you're looking to go get into real estate, get your real estate license, it's going to be start to finish. From knowing nothing about nothing to knowing everything about everything. It's going to be amazing. But my point is I mastered one industry. And then once I mastered one industry, I started stacking cash, right? I started stacking cash in the bank. I started saving my money, okay? And basically what I did was I saved my way to 6 figures, okay? And then once I saved my way up to 6 figures, then I was able to take advantage of a lot more opportunities as they presented themselves to me, okay? One of those opportunities, obviously, recently being a golf cart limousine company. I mean, I even started an exotic car rental company. So, different interesting opportunities, but let's talk about the golf cart limousine company and, how this kind of pertains to what I want to explain to you guys, that are watching this. So basically my buddy calls me up. He's like, hey man, I'm moving to Maui and I got this golf cart company and I just need to sell it because I'm moving and blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, awesome, dude. I'm like, what, tell me about it. I know nothing about that, but I live in Old Town Scottsdale. I see these golf carts everywhere. It sounds like it could be something that's kind of cool. And he's like, oh man, blah, blah, you make a ton of money. You make like $800 a night, no problem. I'm like, all right, dude, that sounds freaking awesome. How many carts do you have? He's like, I got 2 left, man. He's like, and I'll give you a really good deal. I don't need them anymore. I'm moving, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever. So I buy the carts. I bring in one of my buddies on the deal, and I'm like, look, dude, you want to buy these carts? He's like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, all right, let's buy them. So I buy the carts. And ready, fire, aim mentality, right, guys? I don't know everything about everything. I didn't know anything about a golf cart limousine company, but I had extra money sitting in the bank, and I'm an entrepreneur, right? So I started in one industry. I mastered one industry. Okay, I got really, really good at one thing. I stacked cash in the bank. Okay, as I got really, really good at one thing, and now when people call me when my phone rings, I'm able to diversify when I need to be able to diversify. Right? So, anyways, long story short, I buy the 2 golf carts and, I set up the LLC. There's a bunch of crap, hoops and hollers. I'm jumping through all kinds of stuff, trying to get these stupid things set up. And long story short, a couple days go by. He's like, the last thing I had to do is get insurance. Now I figured insurance would be rather expensive on these carts. I wasn't sure exactly how much it was going to be, but basically he's like, I call this, there's only one insurance company in all of the United States that will cover these carts. And they're based out of Utah. It's a guy named Jimmy. And I called Jimmy. I'm like, Jimmy, I need an intern, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Jimmy, I got to get these things on the road. Jimmy's like, all right, man. And he's not, he's like totally doing his own thing, right? So, long story short, I call like 8 insurance companies. Everyone's like, nope, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. So I finally get my insurance quote. My insurance quote's $9,000 for two golf carts, right? I was expecting it to be maybe like $500, $1,000 maybe. So ready, fire, aim though. I'm an entrepreneur. I was able to take a calculated risk. And, that's what being an entrepreneur is all about. I had extra money sitting in the bank. I was able to take a calculated risk. I took the calculated risk, right? I jumped off the cliff. I built the airplane on the way down. One of my mentors once told me, he said, Austin, you got to commit first, figure it out later. So I committed, right? I committed to this, and then I figured it out later. And, insurance is a little more than I expected, but now that just puts my back up against the wall, forces me to make a real business out of it, hire some drivers, get the carts out on the road, and make it happen. And I'm able to do that because I systematized my first business, right? I took that first initial business, for me it's real estate, and I systematized it to the point where I know what I'm doing in real estate now, right? I can write a contract really fast. I can teach somebody how to do real estate really fast. I can make a course. I can do these things rather fast now, which enables me to take the money that I make over here and enables me to, basically invest it over here to make more money. So that's my concept that I wanted to kind of drop on you guys, in this video, is just when you go out into the world, if you're an entrepreneur, understand that don't try to do everything at once, right? I talked about this in one of my other videos, is shiny toilet syndrome, but, just master one thing. Get really good at one thing. And I'd recommend you do real estate if you're not already in an industry. And the reason for that is because I got a lot of buddies in insurance, Amazon FBA, Shopify, all these other awesome industries, by the way. But they always call me once they make a lot of money, and they're like, yo, Austin, I want to learn about real estate. Because at the end of the day, real estate's the most time-tested, proven industry on the face of the planet. People have to have a place to live. People have to, go to sleep at night and rest their head on their pillow. So, with that, guys, just go out there and make all your dreams a reality. And don't be afraid, I think, is what I want to end this on. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks as an entrepreneur. My mentor once told me, he said, Austin, in your lifetime, he said, you're going to probably have about 6 to 7 opportunities of a lifetime. Okay, 6 to 7. I'll say that again. He said, in your lifetime, you're going to have 6 to 7 opportunities of a lifetime. He said, Austin, the key to success is taking advantage of 1 to 2 of those opportunities of a lifetime within the lifetime of the opportunity. And he's like, if you can just take advantage of 1 to 2 of those opportunities of a lifetime within the lifetime of the opportunities, like, you will be successful beyond your wildest imagination. That stuck with me for many, many, many years. It really resonated with me. And I think it should resonate with you. In your lifetime, you'll have about the same. And I'm not saying this is one of them, but what I am saying, it's just a golf cart limousine company. It could turn into something. It could not. One thing is definitely for sure, I'll make some money with it, and I'll definitely profit from it, and I'll have a little fun in the process, right? And that's what life's all about. Life's all about living for a living. If you're an entrepreneur watching this, or you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you're about to graduate high school, maybe you're about to graduate college, maybe you're a young gun like me, my one tip for you is to live for a living. Create a life that you love. Create a life where you wake up and when you're done sleeping, you wake up and you make all your dreams and goals a reality, but you're not forced to. You just love it, right? Create that kind of life. That's an interesting life. That's a life worth living. That's a cool life. The cool life is to be able to wake up in the morning like I did on a Friday morning. I'm sitting in a coffee shop getting some work done on some real estate. My buddy calls me up, and the next thing you know, I'm on my way to the bank buying a golf cart limousine company. How cool is that, right? So that's the kind of life that I want all of you guys to live. And it's not that hard. It really is, and I promise you. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes effort, as all of you guys know, but man, it's really easy. So, or really simple, I guess I should say. With that being said, I hope you guys got something out of this. Take calculated risk. Don't be afraid. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. And, at the end of the day, it's just a pile of crap. There's no point in being afraid of anything. At the end of the day, you know, you just have to go out there and take massive action, and you can turn all your dreams into reality. Real quick here, I'll see if any of you guys are commenting. Lutchie's Films, hey, what's going on, brother? Dakota's Homestead, hey, from Atlanta, what's going on, man? What's up, Austin? How are we doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys got something out of this video. Hey, by the way, if you're in Arizona, okay, if you're in Arizona, you live in Arizona, and you're looking to make some extra money and network with me, okay, personally, like one-on-one, make sure that you drop in the comments down below or DM me. I'm actually looking to hire some cart drivers. So if you're looking to make some extra money on the weekends or something like that, I'd be happy to talk to you. It's not something I need. I already got a bunch of people interested, but if it's something that you're looking to do, something you'd be interested in, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So without further ado, course, first link in the description down below. It's coming this week. Real Estate Mastery, REM. Okay, second link in the description is a private Facebook group for real estate millennials. It's kind of a real estate millennial mastermind. Make sure you go to that, check that out. And as always, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Smash that notification bell if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next video.